นี้จีนหรือชาบูที่ไหนอันสนใจ Alright, we're gonna try this place out. Probably just a base set, but you can pick 2 soups, it says up there. Flavors. Chicken, black, northeastern herbal. Interesting. Truffle mushroom, that's kind of crazy. Anyways, top price is 900 baht, 700 baht, 500 baht. But we like to try the standard ones first. 300 baht, that's like $9. Granted, there's gonna be tax and tip. What can you get all you can eat for $9? Pork, chicken, of course. There's actually fish, mussels, shrimp, and then a whole lot of Thai food, which is interesting. And the drink. Alright, you saw the menu. Let's check this out. I don't know if there's an English translation for this place. I'll just try to find a Google Maps link. I don't know where the hostess went. Maybe there is no hostess. So there's a hostess stand, but no hostess. So you gotta just go into this place. That should be rethought of. They just should get rid of the stand entirely. Alright, well, let's take a quick walk around. You got all your sauces here. And well, some of them are in English also. Real ceramic plates, which is good. You're not eating off of plastic. Though there is plastic here. Oh well. Vegetables look pretty fresh. So that's good. Oh, you can make a little curry noodle stuff here. Interesting. What's in here? Oh, those look good. I'm gonna try those. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people at the cashier. I'm not sure if that... They should get rid of the cashier booth here and put that outside. Oh well. Some sort of dessert station, your traditional Thai dessert station. A salad roll. It actually looks pretty good. Some sort of noodle roll. I'll try one of those later. Okay, so the table, interesting. You got 3 sides. You could actually probably sit, 9 people in here if you really wanted to. The menus are on the table and on the side of the chairs. You can order extra stuff, it looks like. Yeah.
เอาค่ะเอาน้ำซุป
Alright, it's typical. You gotta scan this QR code. It tells you the time you get in and the time you can leave. So it looks like it's 1 hour and a half, 90 minutes. That's standard practice here. So I scanned and I went to this screen. I don't know what any of that means. Some sort of pricing and probably food penalty. You can't just leave plates of food uneaten. And that makes sense. Let's see if there's English here. I don't know that. No, I'm just gonna click into this. What's that? I don't know if there's an English menu at all. So you just have to go off the photos. Let's see if we click in there. Oh, no. I don't know why there would be a QR code for that. What is 7 things that are ordered? It's interesting. There's English over here of things that are already ordered. Yeah, I just don't. Nope, that's things that are ordered. I don't know what that means. ไม่มีภาษาอังกฤษใช่ไหม? So anyways, I don't see a way to see any sort of English on here. You're just gonna have to like just go off the photos, but you know the photos are kind of small. Oh, here you go. That's weird. And once you click into the second menu, it is in English also. Glass noodles, seafood, fish paste, papaya salad, cucumber salad, seafood. What's this one? But now this has no English. Looks like fish and shrimp, all that seafood stuff. But I'm gonna just pass on that today. I don't know what that is. Sticky rice maybe? Fried rices? Never mind. Jade noodles. I saw noodles at the bar also. So some of the stuff has English, some does not. Oh boy, that's not helpful. I'm gonna have to navigate this on my own. Alright, well anyways, let's see what this, I got the spicy soup. Let's see what this tastes like on its own. It's pretty good. You know, oddly it actually just tastes like ramen soup stock that's really spicy. That is definitely spicy by Western standards. But I've lived here so long, it's just okay. I went up to that bar and got those little finger foods. So we have some pork, looks like pork belly on a stick, and there's some sauce I put on there. Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't say that's really worth coming here for, but it's not bad. Big pork belly is very soft. Okay. We got this roll with what looks like a cream sauce. Looks like that fake crab meat. Some carrots and cucumber. That's actually pretty good. So if I get some salad in there, that's not bad. This one could be pork or it could be mushroom. I think that's ground pork. Some sort of green. I don't think that's lettuce though. This has a savoriness to it, having meat in it, and the seafood sauce. Pretty good. Maybe better than the first one. They're worth a try, that's for sure. So we got the bare bones meal. If you pay 60 baht more, all these options would open up. So the bare bones, you only have 3 kinds of pork. I think that's pork liver, and then these are maybe pork belly and pork shoulder, but they already have an egg mixed in. So I kind of just want the actual pork, not egg mixed into it. But yeah. So the base buffet, you don't really have much choice for as far as pork goes. You can add shrimp and stuff, but that's not for me. Alright, let's make a little plate of curry noodles. I generally wouldn't eat this, but you gotta try everything, right? To see if it's any good. You got the medium-sized rice noodles here, and then super thin ones over here. And they're already balled up for you nicely, so that's cool. Alright, we got some fresh sprouts. Why not? Sprouts on these. Cabbage, interesting. Well, I guess it won't hurt. Some green beans. Boy, it's really hard. This DJI is not a good camera. It's too slow to react. And then to keep these greens from drying out, mint leaves and basil leaves. I think it does taste better with the basil, by the way, so I'm going to just take a whole leaf of that. Alright. Alright, so there's a green curry here. Let's take a look-see. And there's a spoon on the rack here. Oh boy, that's got the blood in there. I'm going to skip the blood part. Just go with the what looks like eggplant, and I'm not sure what that is. Chicken, maybe? Okay. And over here, we have the Isan curry sauce. What's this look like? The lighting's pretty bad in here, so I apologize. But that's not my fault. So, I don't know. Maybe that's fish. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I'm not going to like this, but again, we got to try it. Very watery, this Isan one. I don't know if there's supposed to be coconut milk noodles here, but it hasn't been here since I've gotten here. Alright, look at that. Alright, so let's try this green curry out. Just mainly eggplant, I guess. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. It is chicken, by the way. I actually usually don't like green curry, but this one tastes pretty good. Give them credit there. This Isan curry, though, I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, this red curry, it's a fish based. It has that fishy flavor. I'm not really into it. It's not for me. Yeah, that's no good. Not for me. But you might like it. It's very unique. I don't think you're gonna get that flavor in America too often, or in the West too often. This green curry, though, is really good. Okay. I just made a mix of the various teas. The green tea has no sugar, so I mixed it with some fruit tea. Alright. And somewhere in that menu, this base menu, have some really good looking chicken wings. Look at that. That looks really nice. It's hot, so that's good. It's a bit salty. There's no batter. It's a tiny bit sweet. There's a little bit of sugar in there. Maybe like 1%, 2%. But in general, that's just a savory piece of fried chicken. It's good. Oh yeah, I should have put in some dipping sauce. We can always order more. It's a buffet, right? Alright, so at that table of sauces, I forget which I got here, but this one looks thick and red. It's a fairly neutral sauce. It's not really spicy, it's not sweet, it's not sour. I guess it's on the saltier side. That's it. I have no idea what it's made of. It's very mild sauce. This is some sort of sesame seed sauce. And that one's sugary. It's sweet. Well, not very sweet. It's mostly sesame seed. Okay. This one looks spicy. Yeah, that's a good sauce. It's spicy, but it's also very salty because I think they have fish sauce in there. But it's pretty good. I like it. Yeah, the fried chicken here is good. I'm gonna order some more of that. Okay. If you go out of your way, you can tell them to not put egg in these little bowls. So that's what we've done. Unfortunately, this bowl, maybe I shouldn't have gotten this. This has all the special entrails. Boy. It's nice to give you wooden chopsticks, by the way. They're in a plastic bag, so they're sanitary and they're wood, so you can grip stuff. I need these tongs. Alright, well, what looks like pork liver or kidney. Yeah, they're awful. I actually don't mind the intestines. I prefer them to be grilled though. Yeah, some intestines. Then, yeah, I don't know, maybe that's pork shoulder. That's what I'm guessing. This one has pork belly also. So I guess it's just a mix of porks. Whereas this one here, there's none of the entrails. So that's the one I'm gonna order next time. And again, it also looks like a mix of pork belly and other pork with less fat. Yeah, so. Alright, well, let those cook up. So somewhere in that app you can order some lab pork, lab moo. Moo is pork in Thai. And it's got some, I don't know what these are called, but they're good vegetables. Anyways, so it's minced pork. Oh, it's warm, it was freshly made. Yeah, minced pork, some entrails, a little bit of liver, I think. And that's standard fare for lab moo. I generally just like the ground pork myself. You can order sticky rice, but I'm not going to come to a buffet and fill up on sticky rice. Although this looks spicy, it's not. It's just savory. These dried chilies don't have that much spice to them. I'm gonna eat one actually. Let me see if I regret this. That whole red chili. Yeah, so far that red chili hasn't kicked in. Alright, anyways. The lab is good. I'm sure all the Thai dishes are good. Well, should it introduce you? That's what the shrimp looks like. I don't know. They're kind of small, but it's a cheap buffet, so. Alright, let's take a look at this soup here. Alright, I got my tofu, I got my pork cooked up in there. We got a bunch of vegetables. So let's get a bowl and dish this up. Alright, let's try that. This one first. very hot. So we got some pak bong vegetables with some thickly cut pork. Yeah, that's cut really thick. Yeah. That soup has a lot of flavor. You don't need to add anything. Obviously you can get some of the sauces, but right now it tastes perfectly fine the way it is. Yeah, it's just a little hot temperature-wise. Ah, that's good. Alright, well, apparently this was ordered, the sticky rice, so it comes in a bag and the bamboo thing. You probably want to wash your hands before you come eat here. Yeah, that's the proper density of sticky rice. It's not super soft, so just take that and then you dab it into the larb, and that's how you eat that. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, let's try this side. I think this is the chicken stock side. So again, a pretty thickly sliced pieces of pork here. So if you can't handle spicy food, well, this country might not be the best place to come, but they got you covered. I don't think this is going to be spicy. Yeah, very mild flavored soup. It's not bad. It's just like chicken stock. I will say the pork being cut so thick though, it kind of feels a little chewy. Yeah, there's no denying it. It's a little bit chewy because it's cut so thick. I think they'd be better off if they cut it thinner. It would be more palatable, and they probably wouldn't have as much waste. Still good though, still good. Alright, well, turns out there's fried pork on the menu. And it's really fried. But it's fried fresh, that's hot. Definitely crispy on the outside. It's salty a little bit. Yeah, it's good, there's nothing wrong with it. I think prefer fried chicken more than fried pork. Something about fried pork and beef that just doesn't taste as good as fried chicken. Alright, some sort of fried rice. It's just plain egg fried rice. Not for me. But I guess if you're gonna eat like fried pork, you can mix that in. Yeah, I think if you mix this fried pork in with that, it's gonna taste really good. Because this has a saltiness to it. And yeah, you already saw me eat the chicken, that's good stuff, so you'll need to watch me eat that again. Alright, a warning to you guys. Those bowls of pork are so full. I am stuffed. And you can see how thick this piece of pork is, because it is believed that this is not frozen meat. So you can't cut, fresh meat so thinly. So that's why the chunks are really thick. So one of those bowls is probably the equivalent of at least five dishes at a normal shabu place where they freeze it and then slice it really thin. So yeah, you probably don't want to order too many bowls of pork here unless you have a really big appetite, because a lot of the other dishes are good too. but I'm having a hard time finishing this food because the pork is so thick. Alright, I'm very full. Yeah, so don't order a lot of that pork. It's a crazy amount of pork in one of those bowls. So that buffet was less than $9, including the tax and tip. It was 596 baht for two of us, with drinks included. That's crazy. So yeah, come check this place out, but maybe you don't want to come here during lunchtime because it's kind of chaotic. But it's definitely worth. I'll eat there again. All right.